So Anne, welcome. We're here to have a little reveal today about the real Ann Swain and your views. So let's talk a bit about you to begin with. So an early fascination in business and rejecting a teaching career. You started in recruitment in 1982 and had a brilliant career as a consultant in IT recruitment. You went on to found and successfully sell the most successful recruitment training company in the UK. You were sales director of Computer People, and for the past decade, you've been CEO of APSCo. You won the Gary Clark Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Recruitment Profession in 2006. And what an amazing journey. Now, you must have had some incredible experiences along the way. So what are some of your standout moments in recruitment?
Oh, well, it's been a pretty long career in recruitment. I think the things that you remember the most, well, are the positive bits, I suppose. The things you try and forget are the negative bits. But certainly remembering your first placement stays with you forever, I think. I think remembering placements that you've made, that you turned around something that wasn't likely to happen and it came off. And actually from a management perspective, you know, building teams that have done well, perhaps sometimes against the odds, has been very positive. I think some things that would stand out would be I'm very proud of Learning Curve. I think it was a fantastic training company. I'm very, very proud. And I still get asked about Learning Curve now, and it's kind of fairly ancient history. The change of APSCo, the Association of Technology Staffing Companies, to APSCo, the Association of Professional Staffing Companies, in January this year, 2009, has been a real standout thing, I would say, and I think it's been a fantastically positive experience. I think it was the right time, and I think it was exactly the right thing to do. And I certainly think it's the most important thing that I've ever done within my career, is actually being CEO of APSCo.
Oh, brilliant. Now, you did say just then that you always remember your first placement. So what was your first placement as a test?
It was a fairly junior one, actually, in the IT recruitment space. It was an analyst programmer. In those days, we were kind of hardware oriented, so it was an IBM mainframe COBOL kind of person, and their salary was about 23 grand.
Okay, you've proven you remember.
Yeah, the placement through was 25%,
Brilliant.
of course, and he sent me a bunch of flowers afterwards.
Fantastic. Now, we're here at the Recruitment World Leaders Conference, and you're speaking later on today, and you're a regular speaker at all the conferences and events in the industry, and you're known for your passion in the recruitment profession and your straightforward and direct approach and your big personality. You've gained many staunch supporters and maybe a few challengers over the years, we might suggest, but what keeps it so fresh and exciting for you?
I think the recruitment industry itself changes fairly slowly, actually, but it evolves. And the challenges, external challenges, I suppose, that come in and attack us or give us new opportunities, make it fresh and interesting all the time, and they're always different. I think from a legislation point of view, that's definitely a challenge, certainly has in the last 10 years been a challenge, whereas prior to that really it wasn't. I think that often these days now, I suppose legislation comes specifically from Europe. The fact that the recruitment market here in the UK is a completely different market with a different look and feel to anywhere else in Europe and has a different layout, really makes it pretty interesting. And I do think very, very strongly that recruitment has suffered from not having the best of reputations, and I don't really understand that. I've always been very proud of being in recruitment, and I feel that every person within our market ought to be proud of what they do and do it professionally and charge good money for what they do well.
Okay, great. So let's move on now to a little bit more about you. On a more personal note, 7 daughters, homes in 2 countries, a full-time and demanding role at APSCo. You're a non-exec director. You're a fellow of the NSPCC for your tireless fundraising campaigns, and now author of a best-selling business book, and from what I hear, a great cook. How do you find the energy to manage all of this? What's your secret?
Look, we're alive for a certain period of time. My view is do what you can, do it to your best ability, and then do more, really, I suppose. I don't know, there's no big cunning plan. I think the reality is there is a lot out there that needs to be done, and go and do it, really. I think live your life as full as you can.
Okay, so what's the non-working Ann Swain enjoy when you kick back and relax?
Well, it sounds a bit strange really, but I bake cakes, wedding cakes, and decorate things. And with our children, my husband and I have a pretty full life sorting out them and what they need to be doing. They range from 21 to 5, so it's quite a big range. With regard to other hobbies, we don't get very much time, actually.
Not surprisingly.
We don't get very much time. When we do have time, I'm quite interested in interior design and playing around at that kind of stuff, I suppose. Beyond that, I can't think of anything that we do apart from veg out, really. We like to entertain, but I think we talk a good story and don't get around to doing very much of it.